Well, hello there. Hi, I'm Susan, and I'm the principal of Duluth Elementary here. And my understanding is that you have some concerns pertaining to the interpreter in your daughter's class. Is that correct?
Yes. I have some concerns about my daughter's classes because I feel like she's missing a lot, with the interpreter being sick all the time. I know that she enjoys, I just want an interpreter that will stay with my daughter so that she doesn't miss her education.
Yes. Illness has been a big problem this year with faculty as well as with the interpreter for Sammy. Was her name Sammy? Is that correct?
Yes, that was her name, Sammy.
Yeah, I've seen her in the hallway a few times. Illness has been a problem and everything, as I was saying, and there aren't many interpreters in this area. We do have a person, an aide, who works with one of the first grade children, and they do have some sign ability. I think we could place her with Sammy in the event of an extended absence of the interpreter. Wouldn't that work?
I don't know about that because I don't want my daughter to lag behind. I want her to be right up to par with all the other children in her grade. I do not want her to fall behind. I don't feel that teacher will be as skilled as I need an interpreter to work with my daughter.
I wasn't aware. I just assumed that since she knew sign, she could interpret. I've seen her talk to Sammy.
She can communicate, that's fine, but interpreting in a classroom setting is different, and interpreting, you need to change things, and when you take it in, it's a mind process to sign. You can't just listen and sign. She is right. You need someone who's practiced interpreting. That signer might not have the full language compared to an interpreter who has practiced and indulged themselves in the language. They know the various laws and how to interpret.
So is there teachers are required to be licensed in the schools, of course, to teach. Are there some kind of requirements if we were to look for a sub that we need to be aware of?
An interpreter does have their certification, they're supposed to, and when they come into school, if they are not certified, and they come into a school, they must be certified within the year that they start interpreting. Teachers and interpreters do somehow have the same certification.
So certified is a better word than
certification.
License.
It's the same name, certification. They're both the
Okay,
same.
well, I know that when we hired Sammy's current interpreter, she had graduated from a training school or had gone to school, so I'm assuming that's the training you're speaking of. But as I said, there's not many interpreters in the area. Where do you suggest we go to advertise for a sub or long-term sub in the event that the regular interpreter is out?
If you could go to a university or other school districts to see if they have anything. Or you could contact IRC, that's an interpreting agency, I can give you their number and their contact information. And you can look to exchange for the information so that you exchange for an interpreter if you would like.
Okay, well, I sure appreciate you coming in to meet with me. I really didn't know there was a difference between signing and interpreting. We will do our best, and perhaps we'll contact this IRC number. If you could provide me with that, I'd really appreciate it. Do you want to set a follow-up appointment about this, or you want to follow up maybe in a month or so to see how the interpreting is going?
I can contact you in a couple days about an interpreter that I know of. I really appreciate your time, so thank you.
You're welcome.
And here's your contact information.